Here with my February book wrap up because earlier this year I said I wanted to be more intentional with the books that I'm reading, trying to include more Latinx authors, but also explore other genres because my brain, my work, my world is very heavy on mental health. And so a good way to distract myself is with romance. I stick to romance, but thriller also gets my attention, and there's other genres that I don't really pick up. And so this year is like just checking out some different books and some different authors. But before I share my wrap up, I also want to share some fun book related things, starting with, you see the books back there? My husband built a whole shelf from wall to wall. Don't look at the part where my toddler picks at the wall. Yeah, I don't know if it happens to other people, but yeah, ignore that part. He built a shelf from side to side, wall to wall in our living room, and so now we have space to put books that we're currently reading, that we're sharing, that we're enjoying, back here. And then also in our room, my husband put a mini sofa and kind of created a nook so that we can also read in the room and be comfy and cozy. Can't currently show you that because he has his laundry there, but it's a thought that counts, and we're going to continue to use it as more book related spaces. But anyways, that was a little side quest. Time to talk about the books this month. So here are the books. 4 books this month, less than last month, but no biggie. And let's start with Long Game. I just needed to know what was going to happen next. I need to know, and I know now that there's a 3rd book coming out in September, and so I'm excited to continue wanting to know what happens to our favorite characters right now. For someone that said that they were going to explore other genres, February was heavy on the romance, but can you blame me? Because February, Valentine's Day, like, honestly, and this is how we got to our 2nd book of the month, which was Sweet Heat, which I heard amazing things from, and so I was like, let me check it out. Great book. I literally have no bad review on this book. I love the characters. I love the diversity. But in total honesty, this is not the type of romance that I enjoy, and it could probably be my therapy brain, but I really don't believe in second chances when it comes to one person abruptly breaking a relationship. Now, if it was 2 people, common feelings, kind of like, let's separate, and then they rekindle, or, just time and place or distance, right? And then rekindle, I don't mind that. But to really hurt another person, no, not for me. But other than that, great book. The next book that I got to is one of the books that I chose for this year. It is The Tropical Rebel Gets to Duke, Latinx author. It is romance. It just happened that way, and closely to Bridgerton. So it was a lot of check marks for me, right? Because I wasn't really interested in the Bridgerton series, but I was like, this was doing it for me, right? Plus, I've jokingly said that I need some social justice-y romance, and this was doing it. This was for sure doing it. Just to give you a little insight with not too much spoilers, she is helping women that otherwise have not received support on pregnancies, women health, and she sometimes does this secretly because husbands who sometimes are much older or very patriotic for that time, right? This is it again. Think of it like Bridgerton era, like for that time, weren't allowing the women to get or seek support from someone that actually will help you, not another man. And so it was checking off a lot of boxes in my brain. Plus it's romance, plus it's a diverse like main characters. I really enjoyed this one. I really, really, really liked this one, and I'm glad that I chose it because I don't feel like I would have come across it if it wasn't for my 12 books. I haven't heard of this book. And the last book I chose, it's a YA graphic novel. I actually read it in Spanish, so it's called Stuck, but in Spanish is Apachurrado. And I just needed something simple, but still visually like beautiful and just something fun. And so I chose YA graphic novels. I actually picked up a couple other YA graphic novels while I was at the library with my girls, and so they're here ready to be read. But yeah, that was my month. And I almost forgot to share that the book for March is a thriller in case anybody wants to join in on the read.